Well, all right. There we go.
We do have this thing in the middle of the screen now, which is very nice. It's a microphone.
Wait, I'm gonna make it rotate.
There we go.
Yeah, make it
Listen
spin
to sweet
around.
tunes of taint.
Ah, look at that thing spinning. This is pretty awesome.
Make it spin.
This is why this podcast really should be a podcast. And this is why we're doing this thing streaming live on camera on YouTube, because we have a spinny microphone logo.
We get one fucking thing nice, and we're like, check it out.
And it's something
fucking
that's
cool,
not
right?
even right. It's something that's not even right. We're not out on the streets, although I'm gonna go test that on live on today's show here. I'm gonna go walk outside so you guys can see.
We are gonna test that out tonight. I wanted to, before all three of us got out there on the streets, I just wanted to make sure. Oh, we have 11 people already in the house. Love to see it.
I got to give it to Uli for being the professional one, because it's like we're like, oh, we'll just take the phones and go out. And you're like, don't you think we should try it first? I guess that's a good point.
I've never been called the professional one. Don't ever fucking call me that again.
I love the fact that, how long have you been in radio?
1 year and 3 days.
Okay. You've been in what? Oh, 1 year. Well, happy anniversary.
Thanks, man.
I have no idea how long I've been in it.
Last I checked, it was like 46 years, and
it's a lot of years.
Yeah.
There's, I don't know what year I started. I got out of radio for about 2 years, 2.5.
But when you started, you were doing records, right?
No, I did. They had just flipped over to CDs.
Okay, so late 70s.
Yeah, no, it wasn't like no God.
Ain't.
It was Jesus. It was
respect.
Probably late, early 80s, mid 80s.
Can I throw this one up here right now, fellas?
Yeah.
Check out the logo.
That is so cool.
Logo.
Fucking rocking is what it is.
Isn't that really good?
I do. I love it.
You want to know who made that? We should give them their credit.
Who?
Hold on, I have their name right here. It is Chat GPT.
Oh, thank you.
Our good friends over at Chat GPT.
I put in I gave a thing. Give me an edgy thing that says the KAOS show, because it's not really it's a show. It's just a weird show.
It's a show.
So it came back with this, but it also had like a black cloud behind it, and it didn't look right, for a t-shirt or a hat. So I asked them to remove the black cloud, and that's as far as I went, because I texted it to you guys, and you're like, "Hey, I like this."
Fucking works, man.
I think it's a great shirt.
It reminds me of a scared cat in Tom and Jerry world.
It does kind of look like a
yeah. Check it out, fellas. Keith says he's hating to learn this new platform, but his Nike hoodie showed up. Congrats, Keith.
Oh, nice. Thank you. What new platform is he? Is hating? What is he hating? StreamYard. Yeah, it is. It's not easy.
No.
None of these are easy. None of these are real intuitive. They make it look like it on YouTube. Just push this button and do that. All of a sudden, everything in the world's hearing you.
We've done a lot of science, and let me tell you, the science ain't sciencing. It's fucking bullshit.
Yeah, and before I was able to see how many people were listening to and where. I can't see that now. I used to be able to, so I don't know what's happening there.
You are a moderator. We have right now 16 to 20 people are on the line, and I'm grateful for them.
Yeah,
we're going to have to do some back end stuff later, if you know what I mean, Terry.
Yes, I do. I know exactly what you mean. But the KAOS t-shirts are available now with the brand new logo. We all bought a bunch. So we are funded to work for a whole nother month.
We're self-funded. I brought 5 myself.
I bought 5 shirts too. I'm like, we got to keep this real.
So 5 and 5.
I bought 3 and thought I was overdoing it.
I bought one of the Nike hoodies.
There's 3 of us.
I bought Sherry one, and I'm going to make her. She doesn't like, being modelly stuff, but I got that, and we're gonna. You know what we should do? If you're a hot chick and you want it, because we could do AI will model it for you and do all that. And you could say, put a girl in leather pants. I did that for this other thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, I saw that. We're like the late night host guy.
Yeah, it looked real, but I want real people.
Real.
AI is good for a lot of things, but that's why people are looking for a connection, and I think that's what they're getting here.
Yeah, they want the involvement with the show, and that's what they're going to get if they hang out with us.
Exactly.
Yeah. Dave and Keith, thank you for being here. Oh my God. Kinsley says she's going to buy, or I don't know, 7 of them. I'm in.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
One for every day of the week. I wish I could post that up there. I can't put those on there right now.
So let's talk real talk, fellas. Taint, where are you tonight?
Tonight I'm back in Puerto Rico, but I'm in a different place. I'm in a eco lodge or something, which really just means it's like an unfinished cabin.
When we had our pre-show meeting, it looked like you were getting a massage and being touched in weird spots.
No.
Hello, Casey, my coworker at Q102, and Terry. You've met Casey.
I love Casey. She's one of my favorite people.
She does amazing things.
She has. I'm going to say this about it. And this is not Ask Casey. I would say this if she was here. She has some of the best energy.
Absolutely.
She's just got some good vibe. She gets it. I love her.
All right. Well, Taint's now playing Wolf Spider with his phone. All right. So, Casey, we love you so much. Thank you so much. Keith's wanting to know what happened to taking the show on the street. We talked about it. We're going to do it in a little while. I wanted to make sure all 3 of us actually could do that, so it didn't just sound like complete chaos.
Yeah, in a few minutes, I'm going to go outside and test it. Well, we're going to test that. I'm going to see.
It'll be 2 of the 3 people.
So at least we'll know that works on one end.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, so
I was excited the other day. I was working and my podcast ended, and our show came on. So I started listening for a while. It was like before too long. I had listened to a whole hour of it. I love it. This show's great.
Yeah, this is we're getting a lot of good feedback. So thank you to everybody who's joining in early. It's weird because people, they expect it to be the same every day. But if you're doing a real good show, it evolves. Yeah. Our skills are going to get better. We're going to get better talking to each other. We're going to get each other's rhythms down. We're going to know our buttons to push on each other.
I got a haircut. Taint looks like he's still in a hostage situation.
I know. I'm trying to figure out my blood type.
Are you really? I just found mine out the other day, but I don't remember.
What are you?
I don't remember what it is.
Damn it.
Just give me some of the types. I'll remember what they are.
Why don't you just chisel it on your body somewhere? I'm covered in tattoos. I need a more like identification stuff.
Yeah, it is one of the most common ones.
Oh,
you know that. No, what is it? Something? I don't know what it is.
I dated a girl that had the universal type, and let me tell you something, fellas. She would not shut up about that. It was the universal type. Like she acted like it was a real, like
a good thing,
honor she earned. She's like, I'm universal. I'm
universal. I have a badge of honor that I have.
What's that?
We got together with our friends, and Sherry bought this game online because we have friends who are foodies. And they talk about what they think is in wine. And I'm just sitting there. It's completely lost on me. I'm thinking grapes. I know what I like. I don't know why I like it, but they have these things where you put these like litmus papers on your tongue and you're supposed to write down what each one was. And there's all these marked litmus papers. And it turned out that amongst all of our friends, I am a super taster.
That pissed them all off.
They're very pissed.
I just threw this comment out there to sort of bring the vibe down because you were feeling real cocky.
Yes, I see this right now. Hello, Christy. It says, I married her and her now ex-husband, Gage. He passed away last year, and I heard about this. So I'm so sorry to hear that. It's been a lot. I'm very sorry to see that. It's good to have you here. And I heard that news and I didn't know how to reach out to you. And I really wanted to reach out to you. So thank you.
Yeah.
I'm tearing up a little right now. I don't like this, but
okay, we'll take that one down. I have performed several weddings myself. I have about a 68% success rate.
That's pretty good.
I would consider theirs a success too.
Good.
Absolutely.
Well, also big heart.
What's Terry's famous quote? All relationships end in death or dumping.
Yeah, there's no other way it ends.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we all are going to pass some earlier than others, and it's devastating. I can't even imagine, Christy, what that is like. I can't even imagine. I don't want to imagine. And I'm so sorry.
I don't know you, Christy, but big love to you. Also, big love to my guy Taint down there who looks like he's in an ISIS hostage video right now. What is happening?
Abu Ghraib. Get me out.
What you need to do is look off to the side every once in a while, like somebody's telling you what to say.
Yes. Tell them you're happy.
Oh,
Death
you
to
are.
America.
Yeah.
All
So
right. Are you guys ready for your questions tonight? I've got a
Let's
few.
go.
sure, let's get into that, and feel free to those of you in the chat if you have a really good question. You think that you can
Yeah.
not try to stump us or anything, but we like getting a little deep on this show because we have the ability to go deep and tell dick jokes at the same time.
Well, that's actually in my bio on LinkedIn. All right.
Nice.
Tonight's first question. I'll go with the shallow one. How do you fellas, and also those of you in the chat, how do you feel about sex in a hot tub?
Hate it.
That's a
100%.
one for hate.
Yeah.
Taint, I feel like you would have sex anywhere.
On paper, it sounds like one of the greatest places to stick it in. But anybody knows who's been there, the
Mm.
friction is at a loss. You got to have that little bit of slide that the pussy makes, and
It's
it
like
just
rubber.
Jesus.
yeah.
It's like you're banging some sort of rubber koozie or something.
It goes.
Well, I do appreciate Chris's very distinct and one-word answer. Gross. Yeah, I'm not opposed to that. I'm actually thinking about getting a hot tub at my house, and my female friends have looked at me like I said, I'm going to start a swingers club or some sort of thing. I'm like, no, it's actually just a hot tub. It'll be great. They're like, pervert.
Yeah, they probably think that. I remember we did where was it? You know, remember the guy, remember Daryl Scott Taint, the guy that
Daryl
owned
Scott.
that really that bikini company?
What is it called?
The reason why I'm bringing him up, he sponsored one of the Lexitary calendars where we had
Venus
all of our
Swimwear.
Venus Swimwear. He's the guy that started Venus Swimwear, and he was kind of an older dude, really cool guy. And he had this really expensive home, and we were invited to his house one night, and there's this jacuzzi sitting in his backyard. And I went, I can't tell you how many people will probably jump in that and just get pregnant from being in there.
Just for being in there.
Dick.
Yeah, it was gross. I don't. And you're right. I hope you don't use it as a pickup line, Uli.
No, that's not the plan at all. I just
Okay, good. Don't do that because the women are like, it's like, hey, I'll come on over. I'll give you a massage.
No, that would be the equivalent of saying I have a waterbed. Like that shit ain't cutting it.
No, I mean having a jacuzzi, having a spa, having a sauna, just for health reasons.
Right.
I'm all day long.
Yeah,
I don't know.
What Chris
You
is saying.
walked up
80
to it.
people probably did it already before you. Chris, if I buy a new hot tub and 80 people have been having sex in it, who the fuck has access to my backyard?
Yeah, it's not
This
a new
is a
hot
weird
tub.
factory they make hot tubs in. If that's going on,
That's the quality control piece. We had 80 of our people say it was pretty good.
80 people fucked in this.
All right. Okay. So your love of Harvey probably doesn't help the hot tub issue. Oh my God. Okay. Casey's just talking shit. All right. So what else is happening this week? You are down somewhere getting a rub down, Taint. You look like you're a hostage, but you're at an eco-tourist retreat.
Let's go walk around. I'll get my walk around real quick.
Okay. And I'll get mine ready to go.
All right. We're going to try this walk around thing. If you are just jumping in, we are thinking about trying something totally new where all three of us go out just on the streets
and do our show, looking at each other, giving each other a tour of our city and all that.
I think Springfield on the Square would be a little scary. I'd have to have people with me to make sure I don't. Oh, Taint, that's gorgeous.
Very dark. Listen to all the frogs and crickets and stuff. I hope
that's jungle sex right
he
there.
Gets bit by something.
I'm gonna get bit by a scorpion.
Can you hear us?
I'm gonna turn the lights on.
Gila monster just comes up and takes a chunk out of that calf.
There's lights here, but I don't know how anything works. Well, that's the whole tour.
Well, that's a great tour. All right.
Fascinating,
a low budget carnival over here. Well, that's fine.
All right. Do you guys want me to head out real quick and try?
This is where I showered in the shed.
Give it a try.
Okay, I'm going to hold on. I have to call it first, right? So let's see. I got to attach.
Yeah, call in on your.
You know, when you lean down with your head like that, Terry, even though you have headphones on, you have a real Einstein hair look. I'm just throwing that out there.
I got to get a haircut.
Me
I think
too.
you have some mad scientist. Okay,
Well, let me turn the camera around. How do I turn?
I gotta bring you on. Here you are,
the
outside
camera
Terry.
around? Okay, here we go. You can let me know if you can hear me. Hold on, let me see here.
These are the reasons I didn't want to do this. All right,
It's working.
I want to unmute his mic though. He's Terrence.
He's got to unmute. He's got to unmute it himself.
Yeah, there he is. There he is. Oh yes, here we go.
Why can't I hear you? Hold on.
Don't worry about
Uh,
that. Don't worry about that.
Here we
Just
go.
keep walking.
There we go. Hold on. I'm in my.
Hey, Tank. It's not. Oh God.
it's feeding back to his mic.
Yeah.
Hold on. You there?
Yes.
We are here. Are you there?
What is
I'm
life
here.
like on the moon, sir? Can you please talk to us?
One small step for Terry.
Are you
Hold
on
on,
the
I'll go to-
bar?
Hold on. I'll turn this around and show you my house.
I'd love
What
that.
is-
I've got to get in the shade. This is my neighborhood, guys.
You
I live in a
bougie
real
son of a
neighborhood
bitch.
now.
I like
I
this.
live in a real. Hold on. How do I turn this around? Let me try this.
Look how pedestrian you are. I love it.
Oh, God dang.
That's your building?
That's my whole house.
That's your house?
Yeah, that's my house.
Who are these
Sweet
people
baby
next door? Who
Jesus,
the
I
hell
love
are
that
they?
shit.
What's that?
Who are these people next door? Do they know you? Go knock on the door.
Some people no, they don't. They don't know me.
We ain't in the Ozarks anymore,
But I
Toto.
love
You
being
need to introduce
challenged. Like,
yourself, bruh.
I'm
hold on
gonna
a minute. This is my walk every day.
Oh, he's taking us to his coffee
he's
shop.
giving us his old man stuff. He's like, and this is where I feed a pigeon, and I love him.
And here I have to stop and pee.
I have to collect the mail for my friend Bernice.
You, you know what? I really wish that you weren't. I really wish you weren't so perfectly true about this.
Here's where my knee starts hurting.
I got a lot of traffic here right now.
And here's
You
where it
know where I could
stops
get a good
usually.
salami?
Hold on, I might just run out and get killed. Hold on.
This is the place with the
Here,
good
guys.
peppercorns.
Okay, see? All right.
I'm gonna remove Terrence from the other chat, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
this
put him in
person's
this
waiting
one.
for me. Thank you. See, they waved to me. See how that was? See how
No, we
nice they
can't
are?
see any of this.
We can't see
Literally,
now.
no. You're frozen at a street corner. You look like a bad scene from Cops.
You can't see me now?
No,
Not any longer.
this is like your tattoo ideas. It's just not good.
Is it frozen?
Yes.
The video's frozen?
All 25
It's not
viewers are
frozen. It's
so
black for
disappointed
me,
right
but
now. I hope the internet breaks right now. So I can blame it on that.
Well, you
Oh
guys
God,
suck.
some lady's talking to you. Get
listen
away
to
from
Terry. He's out in the streets.
So you guys, so you can't see me?
We
We
can't see
can't see you,
shit.
but you can keep broadcasting.
Hold on, can you see that?
No, that's not my purse. I don't know you.
Hold on.
These are my tits.
Oh,
All right, you're back.
okay. Well, Jesus Christ. I hope
Hey,
I'm not
listen,
calling in a drone strike on this footage because I'd be
aren't,
way off.
aren't
Is
we
this the-
glad? Aren't we glad we all didn't do this?
No, I
Yes,
like this. You're back on now.
I
Okay,
begged you
hold
to
on.
do this off air so we didn't have to fuck it up.
This is my coffee shop. It says right here. Hold on. I'm
Is
gonna
it
show
too
you.
late for a coffee?
Yeah, they're closed.
Jesus Christ.
Shit.
It says right here. Probably
Probably.
the best coffee in Ballard.
Is Ballard your neighborhood?
That's my neighborhood in Seattle, just outside of downtown. I could go up on the rooftop deck if you want. Anyway, I'm
Do
heading
the
home now.
Yeah,
do
I
the double
would.
L's
Just
make a
go back.
Y
Go back.
sound?
Go back. This is awful.
Okay, listen. Hey, we're trying things, aren't we?
I love that
We are.
Illy is the perfectionist. He's the one we need in this chair.
I just want to see you run in front of that bus that I'm hearing in the background. Do it. Do it.
Oh, Don, I get scared seeing buses. I saw a horrible bus accident.
Oh, he's going to bring a Blue Angels story into this. I was flying upside down with the Blue Angels, and a guy got hit by a bus right in front of us.
And go who's driving? John Bon Jovi.
Oh my god, this guy has the best stories
Okay,
in the
that's
whole
it.
wide world.
I'm not sharing any more motherfucking stories with you assholes.
What?
Well, you recently have been talking about this, Terry.
You are on Terry James story restriction, double restriction.
Well, we need a sign where
Only
you don't
something
share the
new.
story, but
Yeah,
you tell us
hang on a
that you
second
do
here.
have one.
Oh wait, he
Hang on.
feels like he's about to fight a bus driver. Are you going to fight a bus driver?
I'll fight anybody right now.
It's like bum fight.
You know how old you are. You cannot fight strangers on the street outside, Terry.
I got one. Listen, I got one more fight left in me.
This is not the hill to die on, brother.
No, this might be good. If he dies on this broadcast, we'll make a shitload of money.
You think so? Hey, as long as you cut,
Yeah.
as long as you cut Sherry off a piece, I'm good with that.
I will give her your third.
Is he referencing coffee, or is Pete like her lover? What is that?
I couldn't hear you.
Pete?
What?
You said cut Sherry off Pete. Is that her lover or the coffee? Pete's coffee.
There's no
For peace.
Poor Terry. He looks like he's slowing down. I feel like we're watching him die in real time.
No, just a bit.
What's the temperature out there in Seattle today?
It says on my watch it's 64 degrees.
Oh my God, that's
shit.
nice.
Yeah, it's 100 and fuck with 38% humidity, making it 100 and fuck plus 2 in the Ozarks.
All right.
You guys 90 degrees of El Jate here in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, but at least you have the coast.
Do you want me to take you up
inbreeding people fucking on the James River.
Do you guys want me to take you up on the rooftop deck, or are we good?
Yes. What is your rooftop deck called? I heard it's opening this weekend.
It's called the Roofie Bar, Roofie Lounge.
And are you having people over this weekend?
We'll have some people over. Hi,
Where's
Sherry?
my invite?
Oh, it's Dennis.
Sherry's here. No, it's not Dennis. There's Sherry.
Hi, Sherry.
Who is this?
Hey, sexy mama. What's
Just
going
some
on?
random dude on your husband's podcast. Not a big deal.
Oh God, she's
All
just.
I noticed you started wandering outside, and I thought, what's going on here?
Oh, she
Hey,
was going
Sherry,
up to
did
fight.
he hit his life alert? Because I think that's what happened.
Can you see all these steps I have to go up every day?
So this is
Very
definitely
nice,
not
sir.
your forever
Yes.
house.
I'm not showing you our house because it's ugly.
No, keep
Hold
it
on.
down like when you're naked in front of a mirror.
Jesus
Now we're
Christ. This feels like
outside.
I'm getting a mahjong instruction and I'm not even enjoying it.
Okay, hold on. Here we go.
Whoa.
He's not even fighting for his life with his breath, which is what I would be doing.
That's because I work out.
Yeah, you got cardio strength, friend.
See, there's my rooftop deck.
Unbelievable.
Yes, yeah.
On a clear day, you can see the mountains right over here. All these mountains
Really?
right over here. You can't see it today because there's clouds. Mount Rainier, the very top of the Space Needle.
That's gorgeous. On a clear day over here, you can see my neighbors ingesting methamphetamines. It's pretty great.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
baby.
I'm going back downstairs and I will join you. Hold on, here we go.
Okay. On a clear day, you can also see Tank getting harassed by his captors.
I've been trying to write that
You're
joke.
into it. I think you got the Munchausen by proxy.
Yeah, I'm part of the gang here in Guantanamo now.
So what do you guys think? Do you think that this is a possibility or is this a total flop?
No, I think if the Wi-Fi signal or the cell phone signal is good enough, it will work.
I think one of us has to stay back at headquarters, though, because watching you fall down the stairs is funny, but we need commentary.
Look at that island. Look at the work surface.
Yeah,
I love this kitchen.
Look at the work surface. What are you, a fucking realtor? Shut the fuck up.
Wow. She just sits there and works, huh?
Sherry is so
Listen,
upset. And she
you
doesn't
gotta-
even know me and she hates me.
Listen, you gotta keep your bitch working.
Got to.
How many fucking stories is your house, Terry? Jesus Christ, are you coming down from the spire?
Hey, here's your guest room. It's not ready yet, okay? This is when you guys come. This is the living room.
Hey, boys, I just got one of the most inane comments from one of our friends. Shooter Garcia, that's me, looks like Steven
Looks like Steven
Seagal and Lex
Seagal.
had an overweight lab-made trans baby.
Is that
That
about
sounds
you?
mean.
You don't look trans at all. All right.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna fucking take that as a win. Thank you,
This is
Brendan Wessendorf.
this is your guest room, guys.
Ooh. Are Taint and I to share that one bed?
And then we got a little kitchen and what's
We'll need to
going to
put up
be.
a bundling board between us.
No soaking?
Mhm.
I'm coming back to the studio now. I know you missed me.
I sleep in ritualistic underwear at night.
This is very awkward on all fronts. Oh, wait. And now Terrence is back.
Yeah.
Did you guys miss me?
Yeah, I love
Listen,
that.
I got my cardio workout in.
So,
Terry, it wasn't nearly as bad as you think, but it wasn't perfect.
okay. All right. Well, I like perfect.
Well, I like the fact that Brendan Wessendorf thinks I look like Steven Seagal and Lex had a love child.
I
No,
already
sir. You think you're hurting me, you're building me up.
doesn't it suck when you start a new podcast and your listeners are funnier than we are?
Oh, God. You
What
got
are
all
we-
the horsepower, friend. I'm just some fucker from the 417. That's all I'm doing.
What happened there, Tank? You look. Did you hear a sound?
Yeah, I'm hearing a sound. Like something's spooling up. Like a UFO or something. I don't know. There's like some weird sounds outside right now.
Does that freak you out?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Hmm.
All right, we still got to do the garage stuff that we
Rick
planned.
says the Blair Bitch Project is coming to get tamed.
That
Hey.
was really scary when we were kids.
I never watched that. I don't like scary movies. I won't watch anything like all the devil ones, you know.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Think it's too
my,
close to the real
my
thing?
life, I don't know. My life is uneasy enough. Why would I make it harder?
Damn, good question, sir. Good question. I have my 3 questions. Taint or Terry, did you come with questions tonight?
I have a question. I have a question for you right now.
Here.
I was going to start off with this. What is bothering you right now?
Ooh. Oh,
What's
shit.
bothering you?
Oh,
What is,
shit.
yeah.
Taint hit this one.
What's the matter?
I
You
think I
afraid?
put-
Are you afraid to face your fears, Uli?
No, I have so many. I just got to categorize them.
I think I was doing so good. I just put on like 5 or 7 pounds, and I'm like, "Holy shit! Why did you do that?" So now I got to figure out if I can get this 7 pounds off.
So that's what.
That's the only thing that's really bothering me.
All right.
Fair.
What's bothering me right
I'm
now?
vain.
And I'm more right now, bottom line, I get really weird when I know that we are in a contract year for the Lex and Terry show.
Oh, yeah.
And
Weird? How?
I just, first of all, I think, well, are they going to want us again? Even though it happens every year, they always want you. You sign the same thing. It's pretty much without, you just do it. But you wonder if they want you, then I wonder, well, if I really wanted to make a change, if I really wanted, as much as I love the show and love I work with and stuff, this is an opportunity I view as this is an opportunity to go on, let's try something different, which I never do, but I just get really weird at this time of year. I'm very uneasy right now.
I can sense that based on your haircut.
Okay, Mr. I don't want to answer.
No, I'll answer. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
What am I uneasy about? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. What's bothering you right now?
It's not bothering me. Life is actually fucking decent and well, but I am entering into a monogamous relationship, right? We've talked about that.
Is it getting to that level now?
Yeah.
I didn't know you were going full noggy nog.
Yeah. We hit we went to our first concert together, Billy Strings,
Mhm.
our first road trip to St. Louis. That's 2
By the way, very important judging time for everybody, even though a lot of times they won't say it.
Yeah.
The reason why I love Sherry so much is she doesn't pee a lot. I don't have to pull over at all. She's like a camel. We could drive from here to my sister's house in the Oregon coast, which is 4.5 hours. Never has to get up.
I don't understand how this has anything to do with my first here right now, but that's fine. Terry, wonderful. I'm so proud of you guys. Anyway, number 3, our first overnight, right? And we had an Airbnb with other friends that were friends of mine, but we weren't concert buddies. There was a lot of firsts, and it actually went really well.
And there was a lot of room for it to mess up.
Yeah, there was. And I think she 100% should have showed me the door, but she's good stuff.
That's
So
Wow.
it's
Congratulations.
bothering me that I'm entering into this and it feels healthy, and I don't know how to deal with that shit. Like,
You want to know how to deal with it?
tell me.
You got it. You already know it. It's just enjoy every freaking second.
Oh, she's
and expect it to be good. I hate it when people expect for the other shoe to drop. You know, this sounds really weird, but people that expect miracles in their life, they
Yeah.
get them. People that expect to have a great life with their partner, they get it because they do what it takes to have it.
You find somebody that matches your brand of weird, it's pretty great.
Yeah.
And
anyway, enough mushy. How about
By the way, I believe we got the best comment ever on this show from what is it? Lead Betty. What is this?
Say?
She wrote, "What is this?"
This is a show called KAOS. It's new to the internet. We are the internet's junk drawer.
Uh-huh.
All right, I got our second question if you guys want it.
All right, go ahead.
I think about this shit all day long. I think about it all week long because I love our time together. This is fun, right?
Yeah, it is good.
We all have regular jobs. We all do daytime things, but I look forward to Wednesday nights. Anyway, what is the whitest thing you've ever done?
The whitest, like as in race stuff?
Yeah.
I pretty much told you guys last week.
Concert was the widest thing I've ever been to. I am talking to you as someone who played banjo in a bluegrass band in college. Too much banjo. Okay. It was the wildest thing. And I came away from it. I'm like, I got to ask the fellas. This was the widest shit I've ever attended. It was.
I think that I could join you with that from last week when I talked about going to the Yacht Rock show.
That's pretty white.
Ooh.
That's pretty white as it gets right there.
Super white.
Yeah.
That's like Air Supply white.
Listen, I'm not one of these people that apologizes for being a white guy. You are what you are type of thing. I'm happy where I am in life, but I think everybody should be happy and comfortable with whoever they got going on.
As an Indonesian, I see you.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. I got you.
Yeah, the whitest thing. Tank?
Have you ever seen me try to dunk? Put a basketball in my hand, told me to dunk. You're about to see something pure white.
Yeah.
White as snow. I'll get like an inch or two off the ground. I got no ups.
Do you have any athletic ability?
Yeah, but I just can't jump high. That's like something you really got to like train at.
Yeah, I guess you do have to train at that.
Jumping is just like, it sucks to leave the ground. We can all admit that. It's nice to, but it's hard to.
It sucks to leave the ground.
Like it just, if you could get up a lot easier, the whole world would be a lot more fun.
I
could jump 15 feet.
Lead Betty, hell yeah. I'm drinking right now. You think this is fucking water, friend?
Do you ever like what were you just talking about there, Tank? You were talking about
jumping.
There was something else that you were talking about. Anyway, damn it.
Wow. Welcome to short attention span theater.
Yeah, there's that for sure.
That's a whole podcast for me. If I could like learn how to dunk and like bring in experts and work towards dunking.
Yeah.
That.
See how many episodes? It'd probably take 300 episodes just to touch the backboard.
Now, how old are you? You're at an age where you can still dunk.
I'm 40. Can a 40-year-old dunk?
Sure.
No. A white guy like Taint? No, not at 40.
You might
It's
pull
going to
it.
be tough.
You might rupture an Achilles trying it, but you'd get there.
Are you guys familiar with the knees over toes guy?
I have heard about the knees over toes guy or all that.
Head, shoulders, knees, and toes, or what?
No, he's a
Yeah,
YouTube
he got the
guy.
last part of the knees and toes.
No, he's a YouTube guy that has figured out how to work on knee strength and stuff, right?
Exactly. He like trains knee durability and strength, and some of his exercises are wild, but a lot of the things he teaches are like to get you to jump higher and be stronger when you land and all that stuff.
Hey, I realize we have a varied audience, but actually we are broadcasting to Instagram. And my good buddy Brando from Springfield Brewing Company says, "Get on a trampoline, you're gold."
Brando,
Well, my balls go too much on those things.
Is that your primary concern? Your balls on a
Yeah.
trampoline?
It's my primary concern most days. Not
you
even
need to
just
get better
The
underwear.
old gray
Man.
walnuts are hanging low, or what's happening, friend?
It's a little weird.
Can't you get some room taken out of your sack?
I heard you can.
I'd get
I don't know.
that.
This is okay. All right. It feels like we got to go to more questions.
Okay.
Oh.
Why? You didn't like it when we started talking about our balls? You figured that's the time to move on.
I'm into it. You want to talk about the old gray walnuts, Terry? I'm down,
Well,
baby.
women talk about their pussies all the time, like they're so proud of it. We can't talk about our sacks at all.
Yeah, well, we need something to bond with as men that, like women talk about menopause or their period. What do we
Shamelessly talking about their flow.
Yeah, what do we have as men?
Ankle weights, according to
Sacks.
Brendan. Interesting. Okay. Yeah. I just lean into the fact that I'm a half century old. I am lucky if anyone actually finds me attractive, and then I like to pass out on bus stop benches. That's my thing.
That's good. There's nothing wrong with that at all.
What if we pioneered an early emerging art of sack reading, and people could send us pictures of their sack, and we could kind of like tell them how their life's gonna go?
Fellas, right now in the comment section, Rick with some Van Halen sort of bullshit going on. Men got skin tags and ball sacks. Do you guys have skin tags?
Do I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are popping out like fucking mad over here.
You
Like
got them all over you?
everywhere.
No, I don't have too many at all.
You're not masturbating.
You don't
What?
think so?
I don't know. I got a shit ton of them. Like I go get them taken care of like once a year, but it's kind of gross.
That's not that bad, man. That's part of being a man.
Kind of everyone being quiet here makes me feel really
Oh,
awkward.
I put up a
Thank you for
picture.
the tickets.
I put a picture of Terry with hops.
Oh, look at them shorts, baby.
Yeah, bro.
Huh?
The socks are
I'm
tall.
just laying it in because I don't like dunking on other white guys.
Are the shorts all the way into your B?
They're totally in my butthole.
Look at that.
That's the
And you
head-
got some
his
low
ass
top
is head
old
height.
Nikes on.
Yeah.
It's you and 7 white guys and one African
Uh-huh.
American
That's
individual.
I don't know what that's from. I don't know why I got that. I have no idea.
It looks like your pants are pulling you up. You have such a wedgie. The pants are making you jump.
I think the dudes in red shirts are blown away. And I think that one guy has a jersey that says Bush Light on it.
It does say Bush Light. No, it says something
Okay.
Bud Light.
Okay,
Budweiser Light. Yeah.
Now I have to redeem myself because you got
Look how high you're jumping. Holy shit, Terrence.
Terry, I love that you are willing to share pictures. Then you're like, fuck you. I'm never showing you pictures again. Fuck you guys.
Fuck
You know what? I don't know why I do this, but I'm doing it.
No, I like that.
I'm gonna go
Because if
refresh
I
my
had pictures
cocktail.
of me doing something like that, I would definitely show you.
Okay, here we go. No,
Here's me riding a pommel horse.
I got nothing to help you guys with. Anyway, there you go. I told you I wasn't going to do show and tell anymore, and I'm done.
Yeah, but we didn't believe you.
I'm done show and telling. I know you don't believe me.
I enjoyed going to see your coffee shop. It really is within walking distance, which
Oh
is
yeah,
the best it can.
and I didn't show you before the coffee shop. There's one of the best bakeries in town that does and this is what's going to kill me. It has the best, what is cinnamon buns, cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns. I guess there would be bun. You know that like you'd get the old school ones that have that are all yeasty and doughy and stuff.
Yes.
Oh my
Like,
god, they are so good. And when you go there, they ask you if you want it with raisins or without raisins.
oh, you want them with raisin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Is it warm when you get it?
sometimes yeah. Yeah, they're
I gotta go
fantastic.
there, man. I
Yeah,
need to
they're
check out your new
fantastic.
place.
But I didn't show you right down the street from just that coffee shop, maybe a block and a half is water. And that's where all the boats are parked for that dumb show where they go crabbing. That's
Deadliest catch.
Deadliest Catch. That's where all those boats are parked.
But you do not park a boat, you dock a boat.
I park them.
Excuse me.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know the lingo. Obviously, I'm not some sort of nautical guy.
Captain
Hey, you can't
Terrence
park
at
your
the
boat
helm.
here.
I don't like going out on boats. Sherry loves it. I mean, going out on a boat's fine, but if I got to go for any longer than 2 hours, I feel like I'm a hostage.
Really?
Yeah, it's like, can I get antsy? It's like I can't go anywhere. I feel like like I said, a hostage. I'm a prisoner to the sea.
Well, okay, Ahab, this is how Moby Dick started. That's fine. We can do all that shit.
Well, it's obvious you're not from a seafaring people. You're a farmer, right?
I'm
Something.
Irish potatoes.
Okay. I am of a seafaring people, but I'm stuck in the Midwest. So I am jealous of you, Terry. You can do this. And both of you motherfuckers, you guys are out on the ocean anytime.
Yes.
I don't get that.
You don't.
We have a couple of lakes around here and a bunch of big ass bass. Here's my third question for you.
Oh, okay. All
You guys
right.
did not do your homework. And
I would
will.
answer
I
one
did. I
more.
brought a question.
Okay. Is that how we're going to do it?
Don't you yell at me.
I'm going to fucking yell at you so bad.
Go ahead.
Boundaries.
Okay.
Why do we love to set them and why do we love to break them?
I know. I have a really good answer.
Okay, well, go ahead.
Let's go.
Because without them, it makes reading a map very difficult.
He went literal on us, didn't he?
Yeah, that fucking guy.
Yeah, he went literal.
He's like, oh my God.
Boundaries, relationship boundaries and stuff like that. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm really bad
Emotional
at it.
asshole. I'm not talking about actual map boundaries.
I haven't figured out any of that in life.
South Dakota. Like, fuck off.
I haven't figured out any of that stuff in life. I was actually going to tackle that in my 40s. So I was going to get
You're
around to
married
it
with
this
a kid.
decade.
You know boundaries. Don't be a douchebag.
Not really. Not really. It's
I will
something I
say
need
that-
to work at.
I understand having boundaries, and I think that if you stick to the boundaries that you set for yourself, I think that you're going to do nothing but succeed. I think it's fantastic. I really, it's being true to yourself, having those boundaries. I don't think it's fun to break boundaries. I don't want to break anybody's boundaries they have with me. I think you earn trust with people when you understand your boundaries and everything else. I think boundaries are a necessity in life.
Very mature, and I like your response.
Thank you.
As your therapist, I'm going to write this one down as a win.
Terry has good boundaries.
Taint's over there making love to a mango, wondering why it's fucking with the surfboard. That you don't get it. I think it's interesting because we set boundaries, right? We want these hypothetical things to take place in our life.
Yeah.
Those are healthy. But some of us are also addicted to the chaos, KAOS. And so it's hard to respect those. I think as we get older, we try our best to exist within those boundaries, but it's hard sometimes.
I like that. See, every once in a while, we like to show you guys how much.
Did I bring everyone down? I'm sorry.
No, not at all. No, I think that's an important question. I really do.
I think I have got in trouble before for someone saying I had a close personality, and that like hurt my feelings
A
somehow.
closed
A
personality?
close like personality.
What do
What
they
does that
mean by
mean?
that?
I don't know. I was like, what the hell does that mean? Or clingy or something like that.
You go, what does that mean? And get out of my face.
I don't know. There was a
Like a
fat guy in
stage fright?
promotions. Remember that Moon Pie guy? He worked back at Rock 105,
Oh yeah,
and
that
Oh, Sarah
I
Uli
let a
sets
300 and
boundaries.
something 70-pound man hurt my feelings, which I should never do.
This
did he
is just
really
for
hurt
my
your
friend
feelings?
Sarah, who just asked if I set boundaries. Yes, girl. Sometimes I do.
For
Like
you,
that.
Sarah.
It's for you, Sarah. We all flipped her off.
Yeah,
Hey,
right.
listen. Hey, listen. We're in a gang
Hey,
fight with
Jason.
Uli. You know, if Uli gets in a gang fight, we're there right then. We don't even know what it's about.
I don't give a
Especially
shit.
when you're Irish. When you're Irish, that's the thing. It's in the
Or
same.
Indonesian. Yeah,
Where's
we
the
go.
fight? What's it about?
Well, Sarah's in a healthy and happy relationship, so now she's throwing all kinds of judgment and shade my way. That's fine.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's good for you, Sarah. All right. So those are my questions for the evening. I'm
I,
sure you guys have others.
I got a very important question for
Let's
you
go.
guys. Okay. Um, would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
Like you're the first guy to ask me this. Horse.
I'm going to take the duck-sized horses personally.
Yeah.
I still have a shot because I could kick their little asses, but a duck is mean, small, so I know it would be really bad big.
I'm gonna defer to my ADHD. 100
I love this
duck-sized horses
question.
would fucking fuck me up. So I'm gonna go for one duck-sized horse so I can focus on one thing, right? Like, and then
It's 100 ducks.
I'm gonna offer that duck-sized horse some jerky.
No, it's a horse-sized duck. You have to
Oops,
fight.
my bad.
You could either fight a horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses.
Either way,
I like Tank because Tank thinks he can take them out one at a time.
Horse legs are real brittle. You could just sweep their little legs and
I
they're brittle.
literally watched Tank get taken out by 2 Brazilian women at a bus stop. I don't think he is capable of this whatsoever.
I could fight a little horse.
Can't fight those Brazilian women who told you.
Okay, next week we all have to fight an animal.
Oh, 100%. I
Okay.
will go to the zoo. I will get weird. You
Find
want
your
to do,
animal.
like on the streets? Let's go fight an animal.
Yep. All right. So I have another question for you guys. This is what I was going to start the show off with you guys. Okay.
Love it.
What did you learn this week? And it's fun for me to answer this right now. I learned that we probably can't do this thing out on the road all at one time. Because you said my camera was freezing up and it should have done that.
Yeah, it felt like you were like dispatches from a terrorist situation.
I mean, I've got
We already have our one hostage. It's Tank down there, wherever he
It
is.
didn't look so bad.
Yeah,
When it was working.
So that's what I learned this week. I learned that I shouldn't be too eager to just throw something on a wall and see what happens, especially when we're doing something like this. You know, I've been watching all these dumb YouTube channels trying to learn. Speaking of learning, about how to, what you're supposed to do. And we break every rule they say.
Right.
We break every single rule that they say. You're supposed to catch them right at the start of the show and make them want to listen. You're supposed to do this and that and blah, blah, blah. We don't do any of that. And that's why I think this is going to work.
I think it's fun. And you know what? If 27 people are watching or 0, we're still going to have a good time. Well, something I learned this week is, Tank, what did you learn?
I learned that rushing it sometimes actually ends up taking longer in the long run.
Name your
Ooh,
sex tape.
yeah.
Name your sex tape. Yeah, hell yeah.
I like this. What
I
have
mean,
what have you been working on?
like I had a little thing that I thought I could just push through and just kind of do the bare minimum on it, but I had to be the one to end up fixing it in the long run. I
Yeah.
should have just taken the time to like do it right first time.
Good lesson. Look at this. These are good lessons. Now, okay, Mr. Uli, where's your questions?
Yeah, something I learned this week. Fuck, dude. This is actually okay. I think that this is tough. I think that we ought to be willing when someone actually presents to us their authentic, vulnerable self. Maybe we should do the same.
Okay.
It's
All right.
deep, right?
That was deep.
There's somebody in my life that she sees me and this is
Mhm.
pissing me off because she's amazing. I'm like, I'm trying to give you all my bullshit, like smoke and mirrors, like, hey, check it out. Also, I'm so emotionally damaged. And that lady still sees me. It's fucking me up.
Yeah, I don't I don't like unloading everything because I'm still trying to figure things out. If
Hey,
I don't mind unloading that I have something that I figured out, like, oh, I had a drinking problem and I finally stopped and I figured out I was ruining my life, blah, blah, that type of thing. As Elise is getting more and more hammered on the show.
why would you ever say that, Derek?
I know. That was just a bad example. I think that, you got to keep a few things to yourself until you really figure it out. But I agree with part of what you're saying there. If somebody's going to throw themselves out there, you gotta come back with a little offering yourself to show you that I am in the camp. I'm not going to just unload everything if I'm not feeling it just yet, because we're still getting to know each other.
Don't
Yeah, but
sometimes
are
you get
we?
into don't you do the truth bomb thing though? If someone gives you a big truth, don't you shoot it right back to them? I thought you're not supposed to do that all the time.
So kind of here's the thing, all right, right? I have a reputation for being a bit of a tomcat. I know you guys are both happily married, all that. Yay! And someone right, Woo! And someone is coming into my life, and I'm trying to not be a douchebag, but I'm trying to be authentic and vulnerable and real. And here's what's wild, and I don't want to give too much away. She has been receiving warnings from other women that I have wronged. You got to watch out for this guy. And the reason I like her so much is like she says, guess what? You don't get to determine who I date. And I like that. Like she's giving
Yeah,
me the real chance.
yeah, I understand the red flags that have been thrown to her, and there's a lot of times a guy will go, "Well, I just haven't met the right person." You know,
Or
um,
I used to be attracted to the wrong type.
yeah, exactly. So I'm on your side on this thing. It's yeah.
Oh, we're getting some comments right here that are cooking me in the chat. Okay, so I've had my 3 questions. Tank, did you come up with anything or are you just in a
I didn't come up with
hostage
anything. I
situation?
was asleep before we did this.
Yeah, hey, once again being honest, which is good.
I
I
do
was
appreciate
asleep.
Yeah, which we were about ready to go anyway. But we do want to remind people, please like and share and review the show if possible. And we still don't even have I don't have, I don't even know where people find it.
I had to ask you guys, I'm like, where can I buy the t-shirts to give away the t-shirts,
And
right?
I'm like, I don't know.
You
We can
know,
uh we can
all of
put
our
those on the Instagram. I can put the link up there.
All right.
literally one, well, 98% of our t-shirt sales have been to us.
Yes. But you know what? That's okay. We
Well, I was
definitely
gonna give them away to people.
Yeah,
Same.
I am too. I'm going to be doing that as well, but we'll do that once we get them, and plus we got to like the quality. I always I always buy a shirt before we sell it just to make sure it goes up there and the quality is good. These are good quality. These are
Mary wants to know how we can find a shirt. Mary wants to know. Can you give us that, Terry?
I think they're on the Facebook.
I can put the link in this chat, I guess, if you want me to.
That would be good.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, let me try to find
I
that.
am left clicking like a motherfucker and I'm not getting nothing.
Here we go. Hold on. The
Watch
t-shirts.
us work.
Here we go. Let me find this for you guys.
Are we going to do an
With that
underground?
new logo, I'm digging it.
The new logo is pretty cool. I love the old one too. All right, let's see here.
Underground Springfield broadcast of this?
What's that?
Are we going to do an underground broadcast
We'll have to
of the
see.
show?
if we have the ability to do so, I would love to do this. Copy. Let's see here. Here we go, guys. Here comes the link to the t-shirts. And if you would buy one, we definitely would appreciate it, guys. You know, it
And
would
each one of these is organic, free range, made in America. I mean, this is some premium stuff.
yes. There it is right there, guys. It's in the chat.
You guys, I love you guys' effort. I love it.
What is with this guy today?
Aren't these cruelty free?
They are cruelty free.
They are.
They have been sewn on the thighs of virgin monks.
Ah,
Uh-huh.
I like. And are these tested by USADA?
They are
Okay,
all of them.
good.
Yeah, everything. And they
They
are,
test the UFC fighters, so that's how you know it's good.
yeah. And these are also solar powered.
And vegan.
That's the best kind of energy.
So when you wear it, it's like wearing a battery.
I swear to
You,
God.
you feel charged up and ready to go.
That's a
I have
beautiful
never
thing.
wanted to jump off a pier so bad in my life than right now.
Don't.
You got to find the ocean and jump off a pier, buddy.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah, you
Like
gotta
right
do
now,
that.
I
Yeah.
would just go into a random pond.
We have beers. Anyway, guys, it's been fun today. Thank you so much. We learned a little bit today about our technical abilities. Tane will be back next week, I believe, back at his home studio.
I am.
And we'll have more questions. We'll have more things to share with you guys as we're getting closer and closer to really unleashing what this is all about. We do want to make it a lot more visual. Yes,
Hell
you can
yeah.
listen to this in podcast form, but our podcast hopefully will inspire people to go watch what we have going on. You can watch the pictures we post, the videos we're shooting, the house tour. I mean, today we give you an idea of what we kind of want to do with this show. So do it.
All the way from Seattle, Springfield, and wherever the fuck in the West
Puerto
Indies.
Rico.
Puerto Rico. We'll be back next Wednesday. Make sure that you're checking in throughout the week. We're also going to try to do something, maybe a little AMA for Patreon supporters. You can come in a few minutes before the show, ask us anything, find out why it is that Taint always looks like a prisoner held hostage. What's up with Terry's new AC unit, and why do I have
What's
so
wrong
many?
with my AC unit?
It looks amazing, but I just want our folks to like. I want our AMA. I want our Patreon people to chime in.
Disappeared.
And there, it's gone now.
Okay.
Guys don't get to see my fun anymore.
All right. We'll see you
All right,
next Wednesday. Check out the Lex and Terry show. I'm sure Tane will be on there tomorrow, right? Thursday's
Yes,
Tane Day.
Thursday. Yep.
Live
Also,
from Puerto Rico.
If you're around, check out Q102 from 10 to 3 after the Lex and Terry show. I'll be there talking all kinds of shit.
All right, guys. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for joining us, everybody, in the chat and participating. We do appreciate you, and we see you. Thank you.
Love you so much.
Happy chaos.
See you guys.
I hit end stream and it still doesn't work. Oh. I guess it's just me.